In this video, I'm going to be sharing 21 must-know facts, tactics, and strategies for YouTube Shorts, the newest feature that is disrupting YouTube and the social media world. And we're really going to be covering the details to discover if YouTube Shorts is the best way to get views and get discovered, especially if you're just starting from scratch. But also, what are the cons of YouTube Shorts? Can they hurt your analytics? Can they hurt your channel? Can they annoy your viewers? And everything else you need to know when it comes to YouTube Shorts. And there's been some major announcements when it comes to these. Now, if you've just hearing about YouTube Shorts, building YouTube Shorts is a new way to watch and create on YouTube. Really, YouTube Shorts is an app feature that rivals TikTok and Instagram Reels. And with the popularity of TikTok and Instagram Reels and short form content like that, this is YouTube's response trying to take that market share back from Instagram, TikTok, and other short form places. Now, it just was announced that the Shorts camera is available to everyone in the US and is being rolled out right now. We'll talk about that with these 21 different facts. But YouTube Shorts started in beta. And so it's been tested mainly in India, and it's been a massive impact in India. And then they've been rolling out YouTube Shorts to different creators at different levels. And in a recent earnings report, YouTube confirmed that Shorts were getting 6.5 billion views a day. So that means that this could be a very major way for you to get views on your videos and to start building. So let's cover some facts and smash the like button if you're fired up for this content. Number one, all of US creators have access to the Shorts camera that was just released. And what that looks like is when you go to the Explore page, you will be able to, or rather the Post page, you will be able to start creating right from your smartphone. Pretty cool. Now, number two, you actually don't need the Shorts camera to use Shorts. So again, the Shorts camera, if you go to this little plus button, make sure you update your YouTube app and you have the latest version of your app, and you'll see this thing that says create a short. You know, from your phone, you can upload a video. From your phone, you can go live, depending on how many subscribers you have. But from your phone, you'll now see in the US and at a lot of places around the world, the ability to create a short, and it might say the word beta next to it. That's what it says on my phone. Then you'll be able to create a short right from your phone, just like a TikTok or an Instagram reel. It's got its unique differences, but it's sort of the same idea. Now, you don't need the Shorts camera to create a short. We've posted about 5 shorts on our Think Media channel so far. Omar's been testing this, and he's actually done them all just by editing in like Adobe Premiere or whatever software and shooting vertically on a phone or a camera. So this is a YouTube short being viewed on a desktop screenshot. And so you don't need a certain subscriber number. Sean, I want to be able to do shorts, but I don't have 1,000 subs yet. You don't need that. I need more watch time hours. It's not like monetization. You could start a brand new channel from scratch and start posting shorts so long as they're vertical in less than 60 seconds. And in this case, though, using the Shorts camera could give you some advantages. Number 3, shorts are vertical video. Might go without saying, but shorts are not horizontal. The key to a short being a short is that it's a vertical video, phone orientation, and it's less than 60 seconds. And so throughout the rest of this video, I'm going to be sharing another 18 facts you need to know about YouTube Shorts. But I have a question for you. Have you posted a YouTube short yet? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about YouTube Shorts? Are you hesitant to use them? Have you started watching any yet? Do you even know what we're talking about? This is still a brand new feature. And even though there's been some buzz on YouTube about this, you're super early if you're watching this video. This is still kind of bleeding edge. It's just rolling out this week on all phones here in the US in terms of using the Shorts camera. And so let me know your experience with Shorts and hit the like button if you're getting value so far. If you're new to the show, this is Coffee with Cannell, and we're talking about YouTube Shorts Explained, 21 things you need to know and some new updates. My name is Sean Cannell, and my passion is to help you build your influence with YouTube. I've personally grown a couple different YouTube channels to over 100,000 subscribers and over 1 million, but I'm most proud of our students, many who have started from zero, who've got that silver play button or gone full time. So if you're into YouTube information that will help you get more views and more subscribers, as well as the best gear and cameras and all that kind of stuff, smash the subscribe button. And today's video is brought to you by ytimpact.com. We actually have an upcoming challenge. It's 5 days, and we're going to be talking about the best strategies for getting views right now, getting subscribers right now, some of the new changes on YouTube, and ultimately how you can not just grow your influence, but also you can make a difference in the lives of people and really make an impact around the world with your content. And so it's going to be fun. It's free. ytimpact.com is where all the resources are, or link in the description down below if you want to register for that. It's starting soon. But let's jump into number 4. Shorts can be up to 60 seconds, but they don't have to be 60 seconds. In fact, there's something that as you start experimenting with shorts, you might want to keep them under 15 seconds. Quick, punchy, kind of that TikTok, kind of that Instagram Reels. There's different lengths on different platforms. So you could max it out, but try 15 seconds, try 35, try, max 60. And so that is what necessitates a short. Number 5, you can use popular music from the YouTube library, but only up to 15 seconds. So this is pretty cool. You can use popular music, essentially copywritten music, but just like TikTok or Reels, YouTube is integrating with the publishing companies and the music companies. So you could grab a popular song, where do you get your peaches out in Georgia, pull that in, do your dance, or just put it on your tutorial or your education content or your, entertainment content. Key, as of right now, you can only use 15 seconds of the song. So I was testing, I uploaded a 30-second video and the song just stopped at 15 seconds and then it was silent unless there was audio on the video. So the music integration is going to be more for 15-second, really short form content. And what's cool, again, is you can create that right from the Shorts camera. But assuming you have the Shorts camera, you can also upload a pre-made video and still integrate that with the popular music from the YouTube library. Captions this is kind of a new thing they announced, are auto-generated, or you can also self-supply the captions. There's a way to flip that on and you can upload manual captions. This is not unlike a typical YouTube video, and the viewer can toggle between those two things. Number 7, how to get views. So a couple different ways to get views. Why shorts, Sean? How am I going to get views on shorts? So what you can see here is there is a traffic source on the right side of the screen on desktop analytics saying that this short, it was 58 seconds, and Omar made a video on 5 simple YouTube video ideas for beginners. So suggested videos was the largest traffic source in the last 2 days, but shorts brought in 18.5% of traffic. And so the first way you can get views on your shorts is what's called the Shorts shelf. So if you've updated your YouTube app, you could log into your YouTube app and go to either the homepage, probably the homepage, or the subscriptions tab, and you'll see stories. That's like a stories shelf. It's not YouTube stories. YouTube Shorts is different. And you could scroll and eventually you should see some YouTube Shorts. Now, from my testing, as I'm seeing right here, I'm actually not seeing the Shorts shelf. So what I'll do is I'll maybe go to Explore, Subscriptions. Maybe I'll crash the app and I'll reopen the app, and eventually that Shorts shelf will show up. So basically, the way you know if you're going to see if you see it or not, there you go. So it says Shorts beta, and I know this will be like weird depth of field, but I can, you can scroll between, and this is the Shorts shelf on the home page of my smartphone. And once I click in one of those, I can go down a rabbit trail of shorts being recommended to me. The first couple are maybe from channels I've subscribed to. And then it'll lead me to channels I have not subscribed to. So this is the dream of shorts, right? That you could start getting discovered and getting traffic from the Shorts shelf. And so that's just one way of getting views. Here's another short. It was 44 seconds. How to shoot better video on your phone. 26.3% of the traffic on this video, meaning in the last 2 days, almost 600 views. So that means 50 views of this video in the last 2 days came from the Shorts shelf or Shorts players or Shorts traffic, right? So now they may already know Think Media, but again, that is the chance to meet 50 new people you've never met before. Super powerful. Number 8, how to get views, the Shorts tab. Now this was just announced. they have said that shorts will actually replace the Explore tab on the home screen. And so it sounds like and seems like YouTube's going to be leaning super heavy into the Explore tab. I've also seen up top, I don't know if you've noticed these little bubbles. There's little bubbles at the top that allows me to filter my content. I can filter it right now. I could click confidence, Grant Cardone, sales, podcasts, motivation. So it's studying my viewing behavior and it's letting me like select categorically what's being shown to me on the homepage. I've seen shorts show up there. And down at the bottom of the screen, there'll be home, possibly shorts, then the ability to create content, and then the subscriptions, and then your library, etc. So it'll be actually the shorts tab should be, and this is what they said on the Creator Insider channel, somehow integrated into the bottom there, maybe replacing Explore. We'll have to see. Or maybe it'll be inside of Explore. I don't see it right there. Again, update your YouTube app and start playing around to discover some YouTube shorts. Now, number 9, you can get views on YouTube shorts from all the traditional traffic sources. So you can get views on the homepage. Somebody could search and find a short that you can get in the subscription feed. So notice this particular video that we posted on Think Media, 44-second long short. It has 26% traffic from shorts, but 23% traffic's from channel pages, 19% traffic's from browse features. So that's like the homepage, right? 14% from suggested videos. Because a short is uploaded at this time to your main channel or whatever YouTube channel, it can still be viewed on desktop. It could still be recommended on the homepage, even as a short. Of course, shorts lend themselves more towards mobile, but we're getting a lot of traffic from desktop and all of the traditional YouTube traffic sources. Number 10, you can watch shorts on desktop and smart TVs. So kind of just said that, but a lot of people, the majority, because Think Media is established and has subscribers, are actually watching shorts just on desktop, you know, black on the side of it. You can also watch shorts on smart TVs, but every night, pretty much every night, I watch YouTube on my smart TV with my wife and my son, Sean Bradley. And we are flipping around. We really never see shorts recommended. Like they don't really show up on the smart TV. However, if you're subscribed to a channel, you can find it, watch it, and then sure enough, it'll be vertical on your TV. Tony Ariola and I on the Think Media team were debating about this. He was like, man, I hate vertical on a smart TV or whatever. It doesn't feel like the right experience. And I said, I actually don't even really notice. I mean, obviously you notice, but I think about a channel like Daily Dose of the Internet, and they mix together full screen content. They mix together viral content from like a TikTok. And to me, it kind of all works together. And I've noticed we haven't seen a lot of negative comments from people watching shorts on desktop on our Think Media channel, or any. If the content's good and if it serves the viewer, then you can almost watch it, anywhere. But of course, shorts are intended for mobile consumption. Number 11, the only shorts views that will be monetized are desktop views at this time. Now, YouTube's been saying this is a new feature. This is a huge emphasis. I believe it could be the next greatest revolution on YouTube, right? And really a new thing to lean into. Or maybe it just kind of levels out and it's just a segment of YouTube, kind of like Snapchat didn't die and there's like a segment of people. Who knows? We'll see where it goes. So they're going to be exploring monetizing shorts potentially directly. But at this point, it's only if the desktop views that are monetized. So for example, this short, 58 seconds long, has gotten 19,000 views. Now here's what's cool. It grew the channel 31 subscribers. So that's growth. And they can watch other videos, not just shorts, now that they're a subscriber, right? And it's made $8.63. So that is not super impressive because the only views that are monetized are going to be the desktop views, and B, the video so short, it maybe is not going to make a ton of money. Now here's one, 44 seconds. The playback CPM and Think Media here, $13, pretty good. The RPM, oh my gosh, is $3, meaning we keep about $4. YouTube's keeping 10 in this case. Ouch, YouTube. But it brought in but point is this, our most profitable videos on Think Media are actually our longest videos, mainly probably because there's multiple ad spots. So we can go to revenue and look at our top videos. Our top 3 videos are like 45 minutes or longer that earn money. And then one of our other videos probably because of high volume, and that would be because of multiple ad spots again. So this video has earned obviously a lot of views, $20,000. And when you go to monetization and you go to manage mid-rolls, 1, 2, 3 ads play during this. Ads can play before and after. So it's potentially more ads being seen. But I've noticed that sometimes revenue goes up when content is longer. So the punchline is really just thinking about the fact that from a direct YouTube AdSense monetization standpoint, shorts is really not the way to go, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't use them. Number 12, add hashtag shorts in the title or description. Adding hashtag shorts in the title or the description might increase your views. Now, this is also kind of maybe outdated information because YouTube has been rolling out in beta. YouTube Shorts has been testing and like, does the algorithm, does the platform see it? Hey, make sure to add hashtag shorts to the title. Hey, make sure to add hashtag shorts in the description. And this is maybe subjective information. Here's what I've learned. YouTube will know that your video is a short if you do not add the hashtag. And the way you know that is on mobile. If you look at the lower right-hand corner of the video, it actually doesn't show you the time. It shows you the shorts logo. All you have to do is upload a video that's vertical in less than 60 seconds. And it seems to me at this point, YouTube knows it's a short. However, many different experts or whoever have said that if you add hashtag shorts to the title or description, it might help it reach the shorts shelf or being recommended in shorts sooner. We have not been adding it to the title just to keep the title cleaner. We add hashtags to the description. In this case, we said hashtag Think Media, hashtag Omar El Takori, and hashtag shorts. So shorts shows up as those 3 hashtags above the title. And whether it's there or not, we've seen traffic from the shorts shelf. So that's up to you to test. Best practice could be putting in the title if you want, putting it in the description so it shows up as a hashtag if you want, or not using it at all. You can see how we're doing it there by just putting it in the description as a clickable hashtag. That is the shorts logo on screen. If you're listening to this on audio, it's this little kind of S version of the red YouTube background with the play button. And you'll see this little icon in the lower right-hand corner of your mobile phone on a shorts video. And if you scroll through your subscription feed and some of the people you're following are uploading shorts, you should see that little logo. Number 13, you can post shorts on your current YouTube channel or a new channel. Huge question we get all the time. Sean, should I post shorts on my main channel? Should I start a second channel? A couple rapid fire answers. Number 1, managing 2 channels is very difficult. So starting a second channel might be something you want to avoid if time is scarce. Number 2, if short form content would really violate your viewer and the promise you've made to your viewer, which may just be an assumption you're making, but if that is the case, yes, you could potentially shift your content to a shorts only channel. Another thing you can consider is that if you have a big library of Instagram Reels or TikToks, you can download your TikToks without the TikTok logo by going in and it allows you to access your data. And I think you can download them all at once. That's best practice, by the way. Reels hates when they see the TikTok logo there and they'll reduce your search, your reach. So if you maybe have some other less than 60-second content, now maybe if music is embedded, you could run into all kinds of issues and you may want to resync the song from the YouTube library. You can figure all that out. Punchline is you could experiment with posting shorts on your current channel where you're posting horizontal video, typical YouTube video, or you could start a new channel and people are doing both. For us at Think Media, we've posted 5 or 6 shorts now on our main channel. We are never posting 2 shorts in a row. And our goals eventually, we post 5 videos a week on Think Media right now. Our goals eventually be at 7 days a week and do 2 shorts a week. We've at times to put some ease on our schedules. We're shifting things around, done like 3 normal videos and 2 shorts. And from our standpoint, and our share some personal insights and tips towards the end of this video is it's been great. Like it really has a lot more to do with the content. And if it adds value to the viewer than it does with how long it is or necessarily whether it's vertical or not. Eventually, we want to start a clips channel where it wouldn't just be shorts, but it may be just like clips from other videos or clips from our podcast, the Think Media podcast. Eventually we want to do that. But hear me, we're a team of creators at Think Media. And we don't even at this point feel like we have the bandwidth to start a second channel. Now, mind you, we're posting a ton of videos on our main channel, but you get my energy here. I would recommend that you experiment with posting shorts on your main channel and test it, see the vibe before leaning in. Like, I'm just starting a new channel. I'm starting a whole new thing. You know what I mean? Like, that potentially could take your distraction from the main thing. But of course, up to you. Number 14, shorts will affect your analytics, but should not hurt your channel. The other objection is, oh my gosh, my views are going, or my average view duration is going down across my channel. Like, one of the good channels to check out that does shorts well is Legal Eagle. Not only does he have long form videos, but he's posting about 5 shorts a week. And he said his average view duration on his whole channel has gone down massively because he posts so many shorts. They're short. And so the AVD, the average view duration on the whole channel, has been pulled down. But then he said, but it didn't hurt the channel. It just changed the numbers around. YouTube's judging, yes, your whole channel on really 2 things. The individual performance of a video, like a video will succeed or fail on its own merits. And also the total watch time minutes. So the average view duration has gone down because he still posts the same number of long form videos, but also he posts, short, like 3 to 5 shorts a week. But the total watch time minutes on his channel has rocketed. So from YouTube standpoint, they might be like, well, people aren't, net YouTube is getting more time on platform from the viewership. Of course, you always have to be analyzing and testing things, but that's something to be aware of. People are afraid that it'll affect their macro channel analytics, which it certainly would if you posted a ton of shorts, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it'll hurt your channel. Number 15, you can add end cards to your shorts. And so here's an example of one of the shorts on the Think Media channel. And at the end, this was about the best way to potentially invest if you wanted to build a battle station or invest in some gear, to use the stimulus check to, start a business, start creating something that will make you money, start a YouTube channel, or upgrade your current studio. And the short was short. So the call to action was like, if you want more details on this or a full breakdown of some of the best gear we recommend, click or tap the screen to check out that full video. So you can use shorts to potentially point to your other videos. And so next, 16, you can ask viewers to like and subscribe and share. And so if you're thinking about creating a short, realize what is happening on the shorts player. People can hit the like button, they can hit the dislike button, they can leave a comment, they can click the share button, they can see what song is playing in the lower right-hand corner. They can click the subscribe button, they can click on your channel and go to your channel. So there's a whole bunch of if you understand how the navigation of YouTube Shorts works, then it can influence your content and potentially your call to action. For example, lately we've been letting our shorts just kind of survive on their own merits, hopefully recommend one of our videos next or another short next. Think about the viewer mindset. The viewer mindset might be that they are wanting to continue to watch a bunch of short form content. So they may not want to leave, and they're just kind of going through these quick hits, dopamine hits of like cool dancing. Oh, cool tip. Oh, wow. That's a cool way to use the camera. What a cool camera hack. Oh my gosh, look at that cute puppy. Wow, those ducks are riding on that turtle, like all kinds of different things and going in that mode. But if you want to potentially direct attention or get something going, hit like if you got value, and and I'll see you in the next one. I would never probably you don't have enough time to tell people to do all the things, and you should never really just go down the list like, hey, so if you're new here, hit like, leave a comment, hit the share button, that could be really annoying. There's too much stuff. So think about maybe like one call to action when it comes to your short, and think about the viewer journey, and where they're going to go next and how this integrates with your content. Number 17, and if you would, hit the like button if you're getting value out of this video. Grabbing attention quickly is critical for shorts. Maybe goes without saying. If you haven't listened to our episode on the Think Media podcast with Brendan Kane, the author of Hook Point, hooks are everything in social media. Grabbing attention up front, the first few seconds. And on YouTube, we like to say a hook is the first 15 to over a minute. Like you might spend the beginning of the video kind of like grabbing attention, painting a picture of what's coming up, letting people know it's coming up, grabbing attention. But on shorts, it's even shorter, Like, have you ever seen when there's YouTube ads of a movie trailer and the movie trailer is like a minute, but there's a 5-second trailer for the movie trailer. Have you noticed that? Like, it's like, boom, because especially it's like you can skip it on YouTube and it's like, and you're like, what the heck? And then they're trying to hook you for a hook. Like, it's like, real meta in terms of how much attention we're trying to grab and how quickly. Just something to think about shorts. Boom, the short from the short shelf is in front of them. What do they see? What do they hear? It might be less about what they hear. I mean, you're assuming on the YouTube app, they're more prone to have audio on, but just grabbing attention is going to be super critical for shorts. Thinking about that opening scene, definitely don't start with like some logo or some boring intro or some 5 seconds. Seconds matter. Like the first second of the short might only be 7 seconds. Consider Vine strategy, like the telling stories in very short amounts of time. So number 17 is grabbing attention quickly for shorts. Number 18, shorts could be a great way for you to get discovered on YouTube. I mentioned that YouTube last numbers were that shorts is getting 6.5 billion views daily. People are watching shorts, 6.5 billion views a day globally. That's over 200 billion views a month. So if you're struggling to get views, if you've been struggling to get traction, if you're trying to find your thing and trying to find a way to break through on YouTube and get discovered by people that don't know you, shorts could be a really great tool or resource to try that. If it aligns with your content, always something to experiment with. And then at the same time, maybe you're already established, maybe things are already happening. Shorts, you don't want it to be just a gimmick for you. And what I mean is, on Think Media, we're trying to be very sensitive to what's the perfect short that still honors the promise we've made on the channel and honors the viewer, honors the community. And we've noticed that if the video is valuable and short and vertical, people love it. And if it's not a gimmicky or off brand, so this isn't necessarily just a way to hack views for views' sake, but if you can find a way to align it with your current content or just experiment, it could be a really good way to get views. And remember, at the end of the day, people are more important than algorithms. Algorithms is not even what it's about. So yes, shorts can hack the algorithm right now, but there's always people on the other side. What is that people thinking? If you also reach a ton of people and get millions of views, but from the wrong audience, that could lead to maybe a new thing for you, but what good is it to get 3 million people seeing your content that has nothing to do with your vision, your business model, your values, the purpose of your YouTube channel? If you want to pivot your plan, cool. But sometimes it's not just about, again, numbers, if you will, vanity metrics. It's more about impact. It's more about the people you serve. So something to consider in your shorts strategy. Number 19, you can repurpose your YouTube shorts to TikTok and IG Reels. So we're trying to continue to expand here at Think Media. Again, we're a team of content creators over the years. I think to really be effective on social media and to live your life, you're in one of two seasons. You're either in the sacrifice season where you're really just hustling. And I know that's where a lot of our community is. Maybe full-time job and kids, and you're trying to work 10 or 20 hours a week to build your YouTube channel. And like when that's the case, by the way, it'd be very difficult to be great at TikTok, great at IG Reels, great at YouTube Shorts, going live on LinkedIn. Like if you try to do everything, especially when time is limited, you'll probably spread yourself too thin. I think it's important to be really focused on the most effective thing, the best use of your time, the essential ingredients necessary to you getting to the next stage, which in my opinion would be making enough money so you can work less hours at work or go full-time, or maybe hiring someone to help. So for us, in terms of trying to dominate all the social platforms, for me, that's been having a team support and help me. And we're not even on TikTok. I mean, I'm on TikTok, but I post like 2. And we're not really on, we haven't done a ton of IG Reels. Our macro goal, just so you can get an insider look at what we're doing at Think Media, is actually to think shorts first, and then to use shorts and have a trickle down from shorts to TikTok and IG Reels. And not just in a robotic fashion, but sometimes think, would this piece of content work good on all 3 platforms? Especially if we integrate music, we could potentially integrate it on all 3 platforms. Natively selecting the song, because that'd be the only way to really get the music right on each platform, and therefore creating the short, uploading it from the shorts camera on my smartphone first to YouTube, selecting I got my peaches out in Georgia, and then going over to Reels and maybe doing the same thing, and then TikTok, and kind of having like just a strategic planning of where does each piece of content go. Again, you could think TikTok first or IG Reels first, but we're kind of a YouTube first company anyways. YouTube is the only platform where your content lasts forever. It's a search engine, all these other things. So that's the way we're going to do it. I'd love to hear how you're going to do it in the comments and what your vision would be of trying to dominate these short form platforms, or kind of be multiple places, but being efficient with your time. Number 20, a short could be a good way to introduce a full video. We mentioned that, for example, we're going to do like a video coming up soon called best lenses for the Canon M50. And there's actually, or like all the lenses, like top 10 lenses, because there's not a ton of lenses for the Canon M50, but we'll go through like all of them. So, okay, if that's the full length video, then the short could be the top 3 lenses for the Canon M50. It could add value in and of itself, but then it also could link to, and if you want to see all 10 of the best lenses for the Canon M50, click or tap the screen and use an end card. Now, from our testing, sometimes the end cards don't show up, and there could be bugs in the system, bugs in the matrix. They're probably always working those out on YouTube, but it is a new feature and it is evolving. So how things flow and end cards, that, all could change, but it could be a way to introduce a full video, which also gives you the opportunity, if I'm sitting down to make 10 best lenses for the Canon M50, after I'm done with that, or while I'm doing it, I could also make a short of 3 of, the 3 best lenses for the Canon M50, and kind of have a 1-2 punch of a long form and a short form video. Think about how that could work for you. And I've seen some people that actually do previews of a video. They do a short that's like a preview. It's kind of like a commercial. I'm not the biggest fan of that, because I always want an individual upload to add value to the viewer in and of itself, and not just be a commercial for something else as much as possible. But, you do you, and that's just a thought that you could integrate shorts with pointing to full videos, and maybe vice versa, and playlists and cross promoting. We call that circular video virality here at Think Media, where you're kind of always thinking about how you can strategically, while adding value, cross promote your content, from playlists to videos to the part 1, 2, 3 to this to that to other things, constantly kind of cross promoting, again, in a way that always adds value to the viewer. And number 21, shorts will continue to evolve. And that maybe goes without saying. They're at a huge place of maturity right now, because the camera's now rolled out to the full US. You can see YouTube is fully behind shorts. It's going to be a thing for sure. It already is a thing. Some advice is also that if you feel like you're late, you're definitely not late. You're super early. For me, I started really hearing about shorts in Clubhouse rooms, like at the beginning of this year, like months ago. And I also felt anxiety, like, oh my gosh, I got to do another thing. There's a whole nother thing to do. But I didn't let that, derail me. Mind you, the season of life I'm in, father, new son, realizing that, man, sometimes I'm not going to, just grind into late night evenings. I'm going to spend time with family. It's the season I'm in. I remember when it was just my wife and I, and there maybe was a new opportunity like this, I would just grind my face off to jump on it quick. You got to determine what season of life you're in. But as far as you reacting to this, my point is this: we started game planning at Think Media, but it took us like a couple months to ramp up to this, because we kept our current content schedule going. We didn't let anxiety or paranoia or am I going to be too late? And I think that that's a good place to be. I mean, social media and the internet can do that to you. Do you ever feel that way? I'm missing out. I'm missing out on the coolest shiny object. I'm missing out. Oh, there's all this stuff. I need to be everywhere. No, you don't. You got to make, I think it's worth it to think things through. And here's my point. If you adopt shorts in the next 1, 2, 3 months, 3 months from now, it's going to be new. If you adopt it in 2021, it's going to be new in 2021. And so Mark Zuckerberg said, move fast and break things. Unless you're breaking stuff, you're not moving fast enough. If you're hesitant, I love that quote. In fact, I have it on my wall on a Startup Vitamins poster. Move fast and break things. Posting one short on your channel is not going to ruin your whole world. You know what I mean? It's not, your subscribers aren't going to hate you, but you got to listen and always listen to their feedback and think about the value. So move fast, test it, try it. post 3, post 1 or 2, try it, mess around with it. If you're not breaking something, you're not moving fast enough. But then I would say this, be a fast mover, but not a first mover. One of the other reasons why we've been waiting is some people are saying, is Shorts going to have its own like player on the homepage? Is it going to be uploaded different? Is there going to be different features to it? Some people are like, should I turn notifications on or not? So that when I release a short, it doesn't annoy my desktop viewers. So you can experiment now, and you're going to be an early adopter, which is great. There could be a lot of opportunity for you right now. But there's also, you don't want to wait too long, but be a fast mover, not necessarily a first mover. I feel like that's kind of where we are right now. We're kind of like wading our toes into the water, being smart with it. My frantic energy was like, we better do this in February, like right when I heard about it. But it was like, okay, let's keep reading the news, studying it, studying how it works in different niches. And I've seen some people who've posted a bunch of shorts. They've kind of worked. And I'm like, but what really has it led to? I mean, they sort of got on the short shelf. Like, how's it connect to your bigger strategy? So I think experiment a little with shorts, just kind of some personal advice. Don't stress out like posting 1 or 2 or 3 is going to destroy your channel. There's no way it would do that. Like you might go, you could read the comments, get some feedback. It might lead to a whole new opportunity and a whole content pivot for you. And then continue to stay subscribed here and get information, because no doubt about it, this will evolve and we will be committed to always bring you the best information here at the Think brand, so that you can always get more views, build your influence, and make a bigger impact with the content that you're creating. And that reminds me of the question of the day. I want to hear your story about shorts. Do you think they're legit? Do you think they've hurt your channel? Have you got negative or positive feedback if you've posted some in the comments? Have you posted one yet? Is the Shorts camera? Did you update your app? Do you see the Shorts camera down below? Maybe if you're outside of the US, do you have the Shorts camera? What questions do you still have about Shorts? And what is your overall feeling of all these platforms trying to be all these platforms? What do I mean? Everybody's trying to have every feature. YouTube's got stories. YouTube's got shorts. YouTube's got long form. YouTube's got live video. YouTube's got a community tab that's supposed to be like a wall of you know what I mean? Like YouTube's adding more stuff. And so sometimes, does it feel like a little noisy? Is it kind of overwhelming? I would love to hear from you. And those were just some of my thoughts. And as a reminder, I'm so pumped because today's video is brought to you by the YouTube Impact Challenge. We've never done this challenge before. 5 days, 7 sessions. We're going to be talking about how you can start and grow a high impact and high profit YouTube channel in 2021, but really from the energy of how to make a difference in the lives of people. So if you go to ytimpact.com or click tap the link in the description down below, that'll take you to a place where you can register. We've noticed that YouTube, especially during the pandemic, people are learning new skills. People during a time when there's a mental health crisis and we need an escape and entertainment, YouTube viewership has gone up. Hopefully this channel has taught you things, and we get so many stories of people that are making money or that have quit their job or that have hit their first 1,000 subscribers. We're seeing people learn how to eat healthy, get in shape. We're seeing people learn how to recover after divorce. We're seeing people, YouTube really has the chance to impact people's lives. And we have the chance with YouTube to not just make a significant living and build a life and business on our own terms. Signal Fire revealed that being a creator is the fastest growing small business type. If your friends, your family, your aunt, your uncle's like, why don't you get a real job? You can say, this is a real job. I don't know if you realize this is the fastest growing small business type. And it's not just something, though, that you can make a living with, but you also really can truly make a difference in the lives of people. I think about Nicole. She's helping new moms. And as a new dad, we're figuring out tummy time, and we're trying to figure out, feeding schedules, and we're trying to figure out what foods, Sean Bradley, my 7-month-old, can eat, right? I think about, I just was on Instagram Live with somebody who said there's a revolution in Armenia, and she hit 10,000 subs. She's working full time on YouTube with a beauty channel, and she's helping other Armenians in her community get on YouTube and share their voice. And she's speaking native language on that channel. I think about different channels that are doing so many things, whether it's MPC beats, or whether it's helping dads, or whether it's talking about politics, or whether it's helping people with their boat, or helping people with marketing or grow their business. you can make a real impact. And I know you know that, but that's the heart and energy behind the YouTube Impact Challenge. And we're going to take 5 days to build momentum. So if you're done dabbling and you're ready to start dominating YouTube, you're going to love this. ytimpact.com, link in the description down below to check all of that out. And we're going to jump into some Q&A. But hey, this is the Coffee with Cannell show. What are you sipping on? Let me know in the comments down below. I am drinking mud water. Yeah, MUDWTR, mud water. I was pixel retargeted by all their ads, and I was like, I better buy it. It's like a biohack. It tastes awful. Probably not a good endorsement for them, but it's really healthy for you. Shout out to the super chat. Nick Pixel TV, been telling my audience very similar advice for months. Appreciate you. Many blessings. Let me know what you're sipping on. And we're going to be answering some questions. Tony Ariola has been helping me on the back end. So I got a bunch of shorts questions that I'm going to hit rapid fire. And so we're going to kick the tires and light the fires. But we got some water. George, good to see you. We got protein shakes up in here. Green smoothie, my favorite. Victoria, thanks for being here. Awesome. And let's see. Milo coffee. That sounds amazing. Excuse me. And water with lemon. That's a good one. Detox, clean. Awesome. Okay. Let's jump into some questions here. I'm going to see if Tony can get these earlier ones. But Life with Marin asks, how could shorts fit into a content strategy? So I touched on that a little bit. Again, at Think Media, what we're thinking about is this. Are we serving the viewer with the original promise we made on the channel? Maybe that's the bigger picture you should answer, okay? Which is this. Who is your channel for? And what problem does it solve, or what promise are you making to them? So the Think brand is for purpose-driven people that want to build their influence and income with YouTube. So we teach online video and cameras and all of that. YouTube is sort of the tip of our main platform. And therefore, what problem does it solve? I don't know what camera to buy. I don't know how to set up StreamYard, which is what we're using, and how we go live. I don't know how to go live. I don't know how to use YouTube, like a million questions. Or what promise does it make? The promise is if you subscribe to this channel, you're going to get more views. If you implement the information, you're going to get subscribers. You're going to get clarity on your channel. You're going to figure out how to boost your CPM, get more money, multiple different ways to monetize. Like, we are player coaches, the team at Think Media, in the trenches, getting results on multiple channels. And we're going to pass that information along to you to help you reach your goals. I think that having a clear vision of who you're trying to reach, and then what problem you solve, or what promise, what are the problems and ambitions of your audience? And how are you helping them reach those? I don't think the content format matters. By the way, if you're really building a strong brand across multiple platforms, that should be what people get from you everywhere. So whether you follow me on Instagram at Sean Cannell, you can see it in the corner of the screen. If you want to connect over there, you're going to see IGTVs, reels, profile posts, my stories during the day. Definitely about 30% personality, but about 70% YouTube tips, camera tips, the same promise. And whether that's a 15-second story, a 60-second short, a 1-hour live stream, a 5-day YouTube Impact Challenge, like it's leading people to, or serving around that one big idea. I think if just as some general branding advice, and if you want to really stand out online, if you are 7 different people on 7 different platforms with 7 different problems and 7 different pain points, if you try and reach everybody with all this different messaging, it's maybe why you're not growing and why you're not breaking through the noise. So it's really about how do I, clarify my content strategy, and then determine what are the best formats, platforms, formats like long form or short form content that could fulfill on that promise. And I think that's why, as we're dialing in our strategy, desktop viewers of shorts are loving it. Because, by the way, it's creativity works best in constraints. It actually forces you, if you make a good short, to deliver value in a short amount of time. It forces you to trim the fluff. In fact, I encourage you to experiment with shorts just to sharpen the axe, if you will, of your content creation abilities. You only have 60 seconds. So you have to get your message across in a much shorter time, which will help you become a better content creator, a better communicator. And even if you don't get tons of results from shorts today, it'll be training you and giving you skills for potentially future short form content because you're learning how to communicate in a condensed manner. Wendy asks, as a freelance writer who writes about tech, health, and wellness, how do I can create an umbrella topic for my channel? So to me, if that's all supposed to be under one umbrella, I mean, tech seems way different than health and wellness, unless it's tech, health, and wellness. Of course, there's kind of, when we go to CES here in Las Vegas, there's an entire 3 floors, 20,000 square feet each of health trackers, tech for health, wellness products for health. So that becomes incredibly clear. I think about Dad Verb. He's one of our Video Ranking Academy students. He covers a lot of different baby products, but he mainly covers tech because there's so many for babies. Like there's so many different, and for kids, could be like, the little thing we put on our kid's toe, the owlie. So like we know if he stopped breathing at night or something, that's new tech. It didn't even really work. And we took it back. So it's super expensive. But hey, you could just get a piece of plastic, or like a lot of us as parents, you maybe just change your kid on like a wooden table that's burly, or you get a really nice electronic scale weight music playing, for $486 at Bye Bye Baby for a changing table. Dude, it just needs to be a piece of plastic. In fact, you don't even need a piece of plastic. You just need a raw, rough, sandpapered up, like 9 grit. I don't know if I said my grit right. You get the idea. So to me, I would say that you want kind of one cohesive big idea. And if it was like, this is the best camera for YouTube, and then it was like, here's 5 tips for how you can sleep better at night. Like that's like some difference. But if it's all like health and wellness and there's tech under health and wellness, that's the cohesive brand in my mind. Don, is there a way to organize all of your shorts in one place on our YouTube page? You can put them all in a playlist. And Don, I believe that over time, well, I'm basically certain, but we'll have to see how this evolves, that YouTube will like maybe create a shorts shelf on your channel, create a shorts tab on your channel. That's all speculative right now, but there'll be tons of changes over the years with this. Richard, does my Canon M50 Mark II in vertical mode work for shorts? Absolutely. There's some good videos that are coming out very soon on Think Media. Omar's training on how to make a short with your smartphone or with, a nicer camera. And the key is, again, you don't necessarily need the shorts camera. That means you're creating it in app. You could just start filming. You could shoot, one clip vertical, another clip vertical. You could use iMovie or LumaFusion or some other app and just edit together a vertical video. And then you can just upload it like from the normal upload feature from your phone, not necessarily the shorts camera, or from a desktop. And it'll be a short if it's vertical and under 60 seconds. If you want, we've gotten the reputation, Omar's gotten the reputation of being the crispiest shorts, on the internet, because they're made with, Sony cameras, and they're all-time. They might be shot in 4K, some of them, and obviously shorts I don't think are 4K. Although actually I do probably think it wouldn't actually, whatever, it wouldn't be like 4K or whatever. But I digress. Let's just check out a little short here from Drippy Crispy hashtag Omar Al Takori. And so this is a short not created with a phone, but edited together on like Adobe Premiere or whatever. And so there is, this is again, made, post-produced in editing software, and then just uploaded as a short. And so however you do it, definitely using your M50 Mark II, would be great, but using a smartphone is great as well. And there's something about also maybe the look and feel of a smartphone. I mean, these are doing great, but I think the expectation of TikTok and Reels is that it's kind of, TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts is kind of smartphone quality or smartphone vibes. So don't let tech be a limitation to you and think you need a nice camera. But Richard, absolutely, you can use a nice camera. Cass, you may be answering this, but how should you integrate shorts into your upload schedule? So for us, the goal was, and I really don't recommend this. I want you to understand, Nolan's making videos. Omar's making videos. Shauna's making videos. Recently, Jordan made videos. Heather makes videos. Tony drops a video every here and there. So that's like 6 people, and we're uploading 5 videos a week. We have Kyle helping edit. Think Media has grown. Now, if you don't know my story, oh, they're a big corporation now. Dude, I'm a freaking small town kid, college dropout. I started shooting videos in my bedroom. Like, stop drinking the haterade. Like, freaking, like, it's cool that we've blown up and grown as a fam, but like, you can do this at any level. Like, oh, he's got a video editor and people helping him. I didn't used to. And that energy, you can take that wherever you want to take it and plant it where the sun don't. Okay, listen, like, there's just different seasons, and I've done literally it all, just like you. You're the camera guy, you're the editor, you're the scripter, you're planning it out, etc. The reason I share all that is because us sustaining our content schedule of 5 videos a week on Think Media, 2 videos a week on the Think Media podcast and a video podcast, as well as bonus uploads and adding 2 shorts, teamwork makes the dream work, man. So in terms of your schedule, Cass, you may want to look at like, maybe you upload 1 video a week, 2 videos a week, and you can carve out the ability to add a short to your schedule, going in addition to the 1 or 2 a week you upload now that you may be pulling off by yourself. Legal Eagle, I think, has 1 person helping him, and he batch produces 3 to 5 shorts. Last time I talked to him on Clubhouse on like Sunday night, and then he hands those off to an editor. They're edited very basic, but they are crispy as well, and like shot with a more pro camera. And so that one editor can handle the long form editing and the other editing. Another example, we didn't really talk about thumbnails of shorts. He just uploads these basic thumbnails because the thumbnails are only going to be seen on desktop. Is important to know, right? They're not seen at all on the actual shorts player. And so here's an example of his short, shot crispy. They add some photos. He just delivers some information in 60 seconds. Sometimes he makes them 2 parts. So he basically keeps it under 2 minutes. The editor is doing all of this for him, right? And he's uploading multiple a week. Good channel to study regarding shorts. And he's got his longer form content as well. And let's go to most popular to see if any of these shorts like really popped yet. We got a couple multi-million viewed videos. We go down here, 1.3 million. Lawyer reacts to lectern rioter's lawyer. 1.3 million views, 3 months. So some shorts can really break out and get that shorts recommendation or whatever. He also gets a lot of traffic from the fact he has 1.8 million subscribers. So that's important to know. And so that's a good channel to look at in terms of maybe short strategy and what he's doing in regards to shorts. But if you were going to integrate shorts into your upload schedule, yeah, I might try to do 1 a week. And he shoots 3 to 5. So you could batch produce your shorts. He reacts. He thinks about what are the latest news stories that I should react to in my niche as a lawyer, right? And he gets those in the can. So yeah, I'd maybe start trying to do 1 a week. And what we'll eventually do, Cass, is even though we want to go 5 a week and we were thinking about like 2 on the weekends, 2 shorts, like, and now start going 7 days a week at Think Media, I think we'll intersperse them. Like, it doesn't even matter, in my opinion, too much which day is which. It's just 7 total and probably not 2 shorts in a row. But like, I don't know, kind of get a general idea and then just go for it. And always, what gets measured gets improved. And so review things as you go. Our Video Ranking Academy framework, right? The final R is review. And at some point you go through the entire process of creating videos that get views, right? And then you go, okay, let me see what can I learn? Or rather the 6th R is review. And then the 7th R is repeat, but now with more wisdom, informed based on your past data. What gets measured gets improved. So number 6, you're reviewing your analytics and your data and you're getting those insights and you're saying, okay, let me adjust that strategy. By the way, if like 3 months from now we go, I don't know if we even need to post shorts, we would stop. If we're like, we should go 4 shorts and 3 full length, always just kind of evolving as we go because we're measuring and seeing what's working and what data we could get. Mindstormer, I don't want to have my subs not coming back for long-term content. Should I advertise my long-form content? So if I can understand the question, the fear is, you know, the expectations of your audience. So your current audience, if you've been established, they're used to longer form videos and horizontal videos, traditional videos. You start posting shorts, they might go, oh, this is annoying, and they might unsubscribe. Could happen. They might just skip them. They might think they're fine. By the way, you should always look, because you can see this video is minus 13 subscribers. This video is like in your analytics, you're always like, ugh. And then you also see this video is plus subscribers. So you can see if you're net gaining or losing subscribers on any one upload. I don't think you need to advertise your long form content. People could find that out themselves. They can watch the one short and be like, that was cool. Don't care about following that person for any length of time and move on. Or they go, that was interesting. Let me click through on their channel, or let me click subscribe. You could give a call to action to subscribe, and then your videos might start being recommended to them. So that's going to be a constant evolution of the tension to be managed of short versus long form content on one channel, right? A crazy example of shorts that you need to know is Jake Feldman. And I think he's kind of like one of the fastest growing YouTube channels, maybe not ever, but like pretty fast, almost 5 million subscribers. And he's posting all shorts, 7 seconds, 19 seconds. Now he's doing like computer graphics. Sometimes these shorts take him a really long time to make. Look at this. 5 months ago though, 162 million views on this short. I believe, talked to him on Clubhouse. I believe that this can take him like 2 days because it's all, he's doing computer rendering, CG, computer graphics, CGI. Okay. So, crazy stuff he's got, and he posts these on other platforms as well. But that's absolutely bonkers levels of reach, tapping into definitely probably a younger audience, the Among Us audience. And it's all pure shorts. Brings up a good point. People say, because I believe he's living in Alaska and he still hasn't seen a ton of money or like enough to even like really change his lifestyle. I think that's changed by now, but a couple months ago when I initially was on Clubhouse with him. But now he's in an entirely different place, and the opportunities coming to him are crazy. I mean, you get 5 million subs, you start getting 162 million views, where shorts really, the strategy of shorts, in my opinion, is maybe like Think Media. It's probably like, we're testing it at like 10, 15% of our strategy. That's like how intense we are about it. Cause we are teachers. We have education channels. So this video about shorts is going on an hour, you know what I mean? And so, but this is entertainment. This is reach into a certain demographic. So no question, the way to really monetize, brand deals. Think about how Viner's monetized. Viner's got huge brand deals because they built big audiences in a specific demographic. So really brand partnerships, brand sponsorships. Remember, influence comes first, income comes second. So if you can build influence with shorts, then income will follow later. Maybe not in monetization via AdSense, but definitely through brand deals. And I hope that helps. And Health with Grace, do we need to upload a thumbnail on a short too? So back to the thumbnail tips. You don't need to upload a thumbnail because we are concerned or aware of the experience of our desktop viewers. You could see that this video right here is a short, 44 seconds, and it has a thumbnail. The thumbnail is for the desktop viewers. This one, doing a little bit better, is got a thumbnail, and it is for desktop viewers. And this one has got some good traffic and is being recommended by YouTube, Short Shelf, etc. On the Short Shelf on mobile, it just is really the first frame. That's another important thing to consider. The first frame, although it starts so quick, but the first frame appears to be the thumbnail on the Short Shelf. And so up to you, but to keep your library clean. And I think that's another reason. Here's to land the plane on this idea. This video is valuable for desktop viewers. Like if I can get 5 simple YouTube tips in less than a minute, I can handle that there's black bars on the side. Personally, I can. I mean, I know Tony Ariolic on the team can't, but I can, because It's like, thank God you didn't take a long time, telling me all this other stuff. Like, you got straight to the point. So we've seen, if you will, viewer satisfaction. How do you measure that? I mean, likes, dislikes is a good way. Like 27 dislikes, 1,300 likes. Comments. No one's seen, why is this a short? I wish it was a minute, but horizontal. Like, we haven't seen that. Like, people might think that, but you should always be listening, and letting the math, likes, dislikes, inform you. Yeah. Okay. Do you recommend, Mimo in Heart, do you recommend creating a new channel for shorts or upload to your main channel? I hit that one earlier during the tips, so check out the replay for that one. Jesse, would it be a good idea to summarize the message of a longer video you already have on your channel? I kind of hit that as well. And I would say yes, or to even remake. Here's a hint: to remake a video that is done well on your channel in shorts form. So one of the biggest questions we get is how to remove glare in your glasses. And coming out in a few days is how to remove glare in your glasses short. So Nolan has a video, it's crushing, of how to remove, the light glare in your glasses. And so Omar is doing a shorts version. Again, those can travel down two different traffic paths on YouTube. One, the short shelf, the soon coming, shorts integration at the bottom of the YouTube app and anything else YouTube adds. Whereas the other one might be being recommended on smart TVs, etc. So I think that's a great insight to consider. Notice too, little like and share at the end, little quick. This was 31 seconds total. And that full version, we'll link to a couple of our best shorts in the description down below. So you can go directly to the Think Media ones to study a couple of those. But always experimenting, Jesse Davis Life. Hit like if you're getting value. And today's video is brought to you by the YouTube Impact Challenge. I cannot wait for this. I am so fired up that I even wore the same fleece for Coffee with Cannell that I had on in the picture. Yes, since then I've grown a beard, but that has nothing to do with the YouTube Impact Challenge, which is at ytimpact.com. Link in the description down below. Can you commit 5 days to really getting serious about growing your channel? 5 days to build momentum, 5 days to clarify your audience, 5 days to clarify your monetization strategies, the best ways and new ways to get views this year, like the latest tests we've been doing and all the experiments we do at Think Media. It's going to be power pack days. It's entirely free. YT, the letters ytimpact.com to register for free. And myself, Tony Ariola, Melissa Caputo, we're giving away a YouTube studio. We're giving away a camera. We're giving away software. We're giving away a lot of cool stuff. Tony's tip of the day, if you've been on a past challenge, is going to be coming hot every session. Heather Torres is training on the Think Media team. And we're just super fired up. So check out links in the description down below to be a part of that. All Things Film. Will you have some more videos on creating shorts and using YouTube Music from the phone app? Absolutely. We have a series coming out on Think Media. So insider information. What? This is the Think Marketing YouTube channel at the time of this very live recording. We're pivoting the branding on this channel to the Think Media podcast. It'll be the name of the channel. Think Marketing is no longer that. The podcast is already changed. If you go to Spotify and Apple, cue the violin music, but we're excited for it'll be the Think Media channel and the Think Media podcast channel. If you have only met myself or Heather or any of the other team here on this channel, and you don't know we have a channel called Think Media, head over there. We got a whole short series coming out. So if you've been a part of the fam, thanks for being a part of the fam. You want to make sure you subscribe to Think Media, and the soon coming, it'll be this exact channel where this live is right now, Think Media podcast channel. If you're already subscribed to Think Marketing, you don't have to do anything. It'll just be a name change and a pivot. You heard it here first, even though we already rolled out the podcast yesterday and no one said anything because apparently it wasn't that big of a change. For these are my thoughts. What should we do? What should we make with shorts? I'll leave this one for really cool videos we're coming out. We're gonna have some videos on best ideas. Here's my answer to the question. Update your app, crash it and refresh it until you can find your short shelf. It does sometimes take a while. I can't even, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there it is. And it says shorts beta, and start watching shorts. You've never got as cool a homework as you're about to get. Here's your homework. Watch an hour of shorts. Like, see what YouTube recommends to you. See as you like or dislike and go on to the next one and engage with them. And watch with a journal out and write down some ideas in the journal. Success leaves clues. And then we will be bringing you some of the best ideas in that series. Budget worship leaders. Would you recommend 45-second product review that you're planning on doing a full review later in order to build interest for the full video? I would, for two reasons. It maybe isn't even to build interest. It's just the two different versions. It's like, speaking of budget worship leader, there's a church called Church Home, and Judah Smith is the pastor. And of course, they have normal church on the weekend. Virtually, they stream it on their app and everywhere. And then they started a new thing called Short Church because for people that are maybe on a lunch break or just want to catch, and he just like summarizes the weekend message. The interesting thing is you may not have caught the weekend message. So you're just serving people and helping people at different levels. So yes, people might want both. They might want to just watch the shorter version. They may never know that the other one exists. They may engage on YouTube primarily on shorts, meaning they consume shorts. They love shorts. They're kind of a TikTok-minded viewer. So they would never click on a video that's 22 minutes or an hour and 36 minutes. On the flip side, you know, people might see a 45-second, like say they're watching on desktop and they're like 45 seconds versus, and I got a 7-minute option. There's no way they could cover all the details. You know what I mean? So I think actually one of the biggest mistakes we make as creators is we overestimate how much even our dedicated viewers watch of our content. Let's say you got 1,000 subscribers. You think all 1,000 watch every one of your videos. You think if you talked about something at the first of the month and then 6 weeks later, that's kind of the same, that your audience is going to be like, what the heck? How did you post the same video? Because what happens is maybe, and this rarely happens, but maybe someone goes, did you post like something like this before? One person, but 99% of the people didn't see the first one, or they forgot, or they don't care. I don't know if anybody's a Gary Vee fan like me. Dude, you watch Gary Vee for any length of time, you're going to hear the exact same thing. I've been following him for 10 years since I read Crush It in 2009. I'm not mad about it. I'm like, sometimes I need to hear the same things. So I think the biggest mistake creators make is actually being a little bit of always trying to come up with new content. Here's what I believe is better. You actually should be saying the same things in new ways to new people rather than always trying to say new things. So let's talk about the M50, for example, the M50 camera. In my opinion, and we've done this, it's better to go deeper on the M50 than trying to always find some new camera or some new thing and help people, because it's such an amazing camera and so many people in our community have gotten it. Help people in the community go deeper on the camera, talk about the camera more compared to other cameras. The same thing. Someone might have been like, I already talked about the M50. Well, then don't watch it. If a repeat of The Walking Dead or The Simpsons or The Office plays, you don't go, well, I already saw this episode. Or maybe you do. Turn it off. There's other things to watch on Lifetime Plus, like Marrying Millions. There's other things to watch on Discovery Plus, like Undercover Billionaire Season 2 with Grant Cardone. Turn it off if you've seen it before. So we're like so afraid of like saying the same thing when honestly, the way you build a brand and build momentum is you say the same things in new ways. Listen to new people. How do you reach new people? You reach them on YouTube Shorts, on TikTok, on Instagram. I'm not going to say new things on TikTok. I might say it in a new way because it's the same thing, but it's in the short form format. It's the same thing, but I got my peaches out in Georgia and I'm doing YouTube tips as I dance. It's the same thing. It hasn't happened yet. We'll see. It's, you know what I mean? You contextualize your core message, the message that you're building on YouTube, the flag you're planting, the brand you're planting, the who you help, the problem that you solve, but you're chopping it up and you're making it unique. TikTok has a language. YouTube Shorts has a language. So you're speaking your core message in the native language of that modality of communication. Live streaming has a language. Smash like if you're getting value during this live stream and shout me out in the live chat and let me know where you're watching from. You're not going to say that in a short because it wouldn't even be accurate. You don't have enough time. So smash like if you're getting value. And if you want to go deeper and here, this is what I think is the big challenge. Sean, what is my core message? What is the brand I don't know who I'm trying to reach. I don't know the best niche to be in. I don't know how to position myself. If that's some of the questions you have, definitely check out our challenge. Today's live stream is brought to you by our challenge. We'll be able to go deeper on like, how do you find your who? How do you really define what your channel is about? How do you clarify your brand? How do you clarify your messaging? Got a couple more questions to answer, but shout out. We got the Pacific Northwest in the house. We got the Bay Area in the house. We got Ohio in the house. We got North Carolina, Santa Monica. Come on. And keep smashing the like button. I know how to say button. Bhutan. Pass the baton. Button. Yeah. Phonetically type it out if you know how to say button. In Colorado, no peaches out in Colorado. Someone was asking about modality. I mean, modality different. It might not have been the right word, but 15 seconds, 2 minutes, 15 seconds in vertical is like maybe I mean content format, like a certain modality of expressing your message. Modality, the written word, audio, podcast, short form content, TikTok. We have a video podcast. People can listen to the audio. That's a modality. They can watch the video and listen to the audio. But if you're going to condense the message into a YouTube short, it's going to be different. So that's kind of what I mean is clarifying and defining what your core message is and who you're helping, and then expressing that in the different content formats and not just repurposing. This is one of the big mistake people make too, is they sometimes, it's fine if you repurpose content, but like if you chop up a 20-minute long audio podcast and you try to fit it in like 60 seconds and it doesn't really make sense, you just use a random part. It's how effective you are at expressing your message in the allotted time towards the mindset of the viewer on Instagram or the viewer on YouTube Shorts. Anyways, just a couple thoughts there. And let's keep it going with some questions. Let me see if modality was even the model product, a particular mode in which something exists or is experienced or expressed. So I think that's right. It's the mode in which it's being exists or it's experienced or it's expressed. How are people experiencing content on Shorts? How do you express content on Shorts or TikTok? What form does it exist? What's the mode that it exists in short form versus vertical versus horizontal? I hope I didn't confuse. If you confuse, you lose. Okay. For these are my thoughts. What do we do with Shorts? That's coming. Budget worship leaders. All right. Raise the bar. How often should we post? Should we now add it to our normal upload, a video a week plus a short or 2 shorts? By the way, some of the people who are going all in on Shorts are posting 3 to 5 shorts a day. And they're trying to crack open the algorithm really more in entertainment or kind of pranks or humor or dancing or different things. And they're just trying to go for those big, the more spaghetti you throw at the wall, you're just trying to see what sticks and trying to get a couple multi-million viewed videos that leads to, hopefully hundreds of thousands of millions of subscribers, hopefully to blow up a brand and awareness, and then maybe to do brand deals or whatever. You got to know the game you're playing. You got to know the angle you're going for. And you got to know how many hours you have in a day to create content. That, in my opinion, would be a terrible idea to do on Think Media when people expect 5 normal videos and all of a sudden we start hitting them with like 3 shorts a day. So it's kind of up to you. Raise the bar. My recommendation there would be, by the way, here's a recommendation for everybody. Before committing to something, like before you go, I need to start doing 1 short a week. No, you don't. You just need to do 1 short. Like the really next step is not to make a lifelong commitment. You have to marry Shorts. Till death do you part. You just try one and then try another one and then maybe develop your strategy from there. So even before you decide what your content strategy is or your content schedule is, that's getting the cart before the horse. Do a testing phase. Shorts is in beta. Do a beta phase where you post a short this week. You post a short today or get it ready today, post it tomorrow. post a couple over the next month, see how it went, read the comments, depending on if you're getting comments already and you're getting feedback, and then maybe develop your strategy. Listen, I've expressed in this video what I believe our strategy is going to be, but we are constantly strategizing, but also willing to pivot our plan based on our gut, based on data, based on audience feedback. And we are, creating alchemy out of all of that feedback to determine what our future strategy is. And I'll always be here along with the Think Media team to help you as well. And so let me know, did you get value today out of this video? Smash like. And did you, have you posted a short question of the day yet? Are you going to post your first short? Let me know. And ytimpact.com. It's happening, my friends, May 18th, ytimpact.com. Live. It's happening on Facebook. If you hate Facebook, if you don't want to be on Facebook, then you can't be a part of the challenge. Like, I'm sorry, that's where it's happening. Why don't you do it somewhere else? We'll maybe do it somewhere else in the future. But right now it's on Facebook, so it's in a private Facebook group. The entry point to get into everything is ytimpact.com. Link in the description down below. For 5 days, we're going to be breaking down how do you really create a YouTube channel that grows? How do you really break through the noise? How do you really clarify your brand, clarify your mission, your message, find your people, find your who, and then develop content that not just earns an income so you can make a living from YouTube, but you can also make a difference. Our mission at Think Media is to help 10,000 purpose-driven people create a full-time living doing what they love while making a difference in the world with YouTube. And so this is at the heart of that. We've done a couple challenges in the past. We've never done a 5-day challenge, the 5-day YouTube Impact Challenge. So there's some new and exciting things happening. We're giving away a camera. We're giving away a YouTube studio, and it's going to be amazing. So if you want to be a part of that, the goal is to be there live. That's where the action's happening. But we do leave the replays up so you can look at the schedule for a very limited time. And so no matter what, it's a good idea to register if you want to get that exclusive content that just goes a lot deeper than anything that we even have the time or depth to share here on YouTube. And so ytimpact.com is where the YouTube Impact 5-day challenge is happening starting May 18th. It's going to be fun. It's going to be live. Myself and the entire Think Media team are going to be there. The challenge is the first hour is Tony's quick tip, Q&A, giveaways, and training. The second hour is the VIP Q&A, but the first hour is the core content. And 2 days, we're going to have an extra afternoon session, but it's mostly in the morning for 5 days, Tuesday through Saturday. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I just got the Shorts camera. Yeah. Awesome. Update your YouTube app if you haven't got that yet. And so check that out. Victoria, VRA fam in the house. VRA has been a blessing. I'm super grateful. You're loving it. And if you're just joining, then check out the replay because we covered a lot of in-depth content about Shorts, 21 tips. And so the video will refresh and you can watch the video right here on YouTube. Thanks so much for being here. Coffee with Cannell. Until next time, my name is Sean Cannell. And remember, punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and just press record. Peace.